Hello, my name is fanaafi and you are welcome to your Excel lessons for today. Today we want to create a word counter where we want to count the number of words in each cell. Assuming that you are working on a data which you have exported from, let's say, Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, and you want to really analyze the data in there, where the data in there are in words. You have exported it into Excel and you really want to count the number of words in each cell. To do that, you can use some of the text functions by using the len, substitute and trim, and this will help us to count the number of words in each cell. To do that, we introduce our equal sign, we type len. So len, in the first place, will give us the number of characters in a cell. So here it said that there are 29 characters in there. When you use substitute, so assuming in this time the substitute, you really want to substitute the spaces with a blank where there will not be any space between, so you have substitute. So what are we substituting it with? The space, you want to substitute the space with no space, so we close our parentheses. So it means this is how it will read: Fred, you are welcome to Ghana, combined one word. So then if we use the len in here, that's what you will get. So that will going to count the total number of characters with no space, so that will be 24. So the difference between the 2 plus 1 will give us the number of words. You can check from here: Fred, you are welcome to Ghana. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 6. So that's correct. So to do that, or to input or to next all the formula in here, we can simply go straight, equal sign, len, the character B, and close our parentheses, minus len, substitute, replacing the spaces with no space, we close our parentheses, we enter. So we have 5. We said the plus 1, so we add the plus 1 to it, so that's 6 words in here. So we have input all the formula in one cell. So when we drag it down, so this will give us the number of words in each cell. You can check, you can go through and count for yourself. If you check for the last one, you can see that we have if I is traveling to Austria and London for the Excel Summit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 words in here. And you need to be careful, because sometimes when you have spaces, double spaces in between the words, it might count more than what you expect. An example, assuming where you have the data, I introduce a double space in here, 1, 2, you will see that it will increase the number of count to 25 in actual fact, but what you can see is only 25 words. To really take care of that, we use the trim. So before the len comes in, we introduce the trim here. So we say trim. So we are trimming the words before we find the len. Substitute to here, we are trimming it before we introduce the substitute. Okay, so we introduce it, so we still have our 6. So look at the difference here. The trim is applied here. Here we introduce a double space and give us 25. To take care of this, that's why you have to introduce the trim. So when you drag it down, you see that now reduced to 23. Just taking care of the double spacing in here. Assuming that I increase a double space in here, 1, 2, you said the 17 will increase to 29. With the trim taking care of this error, when I drag it down, it will reduce to 17. So it's very important that you add the trim to really check for some of these errors. Thank you very much, and continue to follow us on YouTube Consult. Have a wonderful day.